Hello everybody, Chris here from Dubizzle Cars, and who said the SUV has to be boring? I mean, they're not, but who said they have to be? Well, I'm going to show you something very interesting. I'm going to show you a muscle car on stilts. Here is said car. Now for 2021, it may look the same, but it isn't, because up front we actually have a new set of headlights on either side of the blacked out grille. Now this is the GT trim, this is not the fully loaded option. However, as we said before, because it's a muscle car on stilts, we do get a very aggressive bonnet. We also get somewhat of aggressive lines that go towards the back of the car. You can see it lower down here at the bottom. But as we come closer to the back, this is where the car is a bit more subdued. It's not as, let's say, muscly, compared to, say, the Charger and the Challenger in the lineup. Also something very cool about this car, now this is a sort of thing for Star Wars fans. When these are on, this looks like a stormtrooper helmet. I don't know why, I don't know if that's a thing, but it looks like one. While we're at the back here, let's have a look at what's behind this door. As always, 3 ways to open it: inside, key, and via the pulley lever here. Not like the other Dodges where the button is somewhere hidden over here. No, they've gone for the old-fashioned handle down here. Now it is automatic, which is great. However, to pull it down, it is manual. Now, once it is open, you can see there's plenty of space. Width is quite great because you can put the sunshade here in the back. But now we need to move it because, of course, we need to see the 2 extra seats because we do have space for 7 in this car. To pull it up, there's no automation, which is kind of a letdown, but at least there are 2 seats and they're easy to get up and down, even with my other hand being preoccupied. Just pop them up like that, and there we go. Space for 2 more young adults. Up front in the 2021 Dodge Durango, we have the usual space for 2 up front that's covered in black leather with what looks to be like grey stitching. Now these seats, as with any Dodge, are extremely comfortable, even in lower trim levels, which comes as quite a surprise. When driving on the road, it's like sitting at home essentially, and it's, like I said, it's very comfortable. We have power options on this side, but no memory. Yes, we do have memory, at least on this side, but not on that side. So this is where you want to be. There are no cooled seats, which again I think is kind of weird, but then again this is not the full option. We do have heated seats. You can put it on this side. If you got takeaway, put the heated seats on and keep your food warm on the way home. So why don't we check out some features while we're in front here. Let's see, it is a keyless start. There's no traditional key down here, so I keep the key in my pocket and I start the engine. In terms of features, we have a leather-wrapped steering wheel here with paddle shifters. We have also volume controls and track controls here at the back, which is unusual, but they feel rather comfortable. And then we have the cruise control settings here. But here's what you want to see. Before I show you that, I want to tell you that we have a digital display, at least in the middle. And if you cycle through enough menus, you'll actually find out how much of the brakes you're actually using, which I've never seen in another car before, but that's pretty cool. But here in the center stack, we have what looks to be an aftermarket infotainment system, because I've not seen this in any other Dodges before, but this, because it's a 2021 model, they may have put this in for the new car. The only reason I say that is because we actually have a little Durango in the corner here. This of course has your usual features. It's touchscreen, it's navigation, it has navigation, it has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and all the rest. You can even see what's out the back of the car via the rear view camera as well, which you can operate while driving. Further down we have the AC controls, which are finished in a nice sort of not gloss black, but sort of a matte black feature, so no fingerprints anywhere. However, if we go further down, we do have the piano black finishes. We have a storage bin, which is big enough to fit some video games in, and the rest is sort of, it's spacious enough for your coffee, your water, whatever it is, and then of course the usual center box. So on the second row of seats here, we have space for 3 as always, and in the middle we have our comfortable armrest with our 2 cup holders. The seats are comfortable, and you can see there is quite a bit of legroom, and they can be moved back somehow. Yeah, there's a little lever back here. What I like though is that the AC controls are up here. They're not somewhere down here that you have to fiddle with them. Okay, the vents are, but the AC controls are up here, and there's some more vents up here as well. We also have connectivity features and heated seats. So let's take a look at what's underneath the muscular bonnet. So we have, once I find the clicky uppy thing, is a V6 3.6 litre petrol engine. It generates 295 horsepower, and it sends that power via an 8-speed automatic gearbox. Now, I'm not going to tell you the 0 to 100 time because that's not necessary for a car like this. This is, of course, a family SUV. that looks like a muscle car. In terms of pricing, well, this one, not this exact car, but the Durango itself will start at 130,000 dirhams in the United Arab Emirates. And with that, you get a V6 petrol engine that sends power to the rear wheels. Now, if you want the V8 version, you want it fully loaded, well, that will set you back 190,000 dirhams. Is it worth it? Well, this is always the burning question that we have to ask ourselves. At the price point of 130,000 dirhams and a few options in there, we think it's worth it because you get space for 7, you have some good features, and you get a muscle car looking SUV. That wraps up this video. If you want to know more, or you just want to have a chat, take it down in the comment section below.